Hey, this is local Turlock. We are back, you are back, and we have good news about things reopening in general with the summertime and the 4th of July. There's a lot of good things to be discussing. So let's talk about how the Turlock Police plan to return the National Night Out. There is a cooling center for the homeless population with the weather coming up. I mean, let's take a look at the weather because I think it is going to. Okay, it's not so bad. It looks like we have been through the worst of it. There was a couple of those 100-degree days, but we won't get back up to 100 until later in the month. About the middle of the month is when we'll really be in the thick of it. We'll really be looking at those 100-ish temperatures, but for the foreseeable future, for these next few days, we are just looking at the mid to high 90s. So that is good to know in general as far as planning on our day and knowing how hot it'll get. Sunrise 5:46 a.m. and sunset 8:30 p.m. So you also have plenty of time to do what it is that you need to do. And we're talking about today how there is a donations for a coffee cart with a cause. There is news about concerts in the park, 10-pin Fun Center. Looks like the concerts in the park issue is with Ceres, but let's jump in. Let's see what's happening in Turlock and maybe also Ceres as well. It's not that far. You just go where you have to go for what you need. So the Turlock Police is going to have this national night out. After a year hiatus because of the pandemic, the Turlock Police Department is putting plans in motion for the annual National Night Out celebration. This year's event is set from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. August 3rd. The police department is currently looking for neighborhoods to register their location and join in on the citywide festivities. National Night Out is a night when residents lock their doors, turn on outside lights, and spend the evening outdoors getting to know their neighbors and local law enforcement. National Night Out is designed to heighten crime and drug prevention awareness, generate support for local anti-crime efforts, and strengthen neighborhood spirit and police community partnerships. In previous years, Turlock has won awards for the number of neighborhoods participating in the event, and it's a trend the department hopes to revive this year. The deadline to register is July 16th. As part of this year's National Night Out, the police department is hosting two pop-up events. One event will focus on pedestrian and bicycle safety. There will be contests, and the traffic unit and bike team will be out for a helmet giveaway. The second pop-up event will be on animal safety and the Dog Walker Watch program. The animal control unit and canine team will be on hand to provide tips on dog walking safely in the heat and the Dog Walker Watch program. Times and locations for the pop-up events have not yet been set. To register a neighborhood party or for one of the pop-up events, we'll give you the link. You basically go to the Turlock Police Department website, and then on the sidebar here under Get Involved, they have this National Night Out where you can then register your location, your neighborhood for the National Night Out event. And then I guess the Turlock Police will stop by and see what you have going on. So that's kind of interesting, right? You can request food, water, invitations. Crazy the organized activities that people have set up for you. Next, speaking of things being organized, there is a cooling center for the area homeless over at the Turlock Gospel Mission on South Broadway. So let's talk about that. So Turlock Gospel Mission is offering people experiencing homelessness a reprieve from the summer sun with the opening of their cooling center at 437 South Broadway. And let's bring that up on a map because I get a little turned down, to be honest, when I get to that part of town. So South Broadway, so over by D Street, and so it's over kind of in the no man's land area here. So Broadway and D Street, Turlock Gospel Mission, to help those experiencing homelessness survive triple-digit temperatures. Turlock Gospel Mission has opened a cooling center at its Broadway Street shelter. The center is open to anyone seeking relief from the heat from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. The cooling shelter is a clean, climate-controlled, purpose-built structure open 7 days a week for men, women, and children. The mission also offers provision for storage of personal items with some restrictions. There are also options for comfort and support for the animal companions of unsheltered residents of Turlock and southern Stanislaus County. Temperatures in Turlock will remain in the high 90s for the next week, with nighttime lows in the 60s. Turlock Gospel Mission will be providing meals to those using the cooling center. Breakfast is served at 8 a.m., lunch at 12:30 p.m., and dinner at 6 p.m. Those wanting to help TGM can donate bottled water, hygiene items, pet food, human food, and light wearable clothing for use by homeless individuals. Anyone who wants to help can drop these items off at 437 South Broadway in Turlock. And if you want to sign up, help out, want more information, turlockgospelmission.org is the website where they tell you about the shelter and the meals and everything they have going on. Their Facebook presence here is facebook.com/Turlock Gospel Mission. So good to know in general what they have going on. And then here is a video from someone walking you through that cool. I wish they showed you more of the area, but I guess you see the cool fan there, and you see what the cooling center is all about. So speaking of people doing nice things, a Turlock woman is seeking donations for a coffee cart with a cause. After making an impact on local high school students with special needs through coffee, Turlock resident Destiny Silva is hoping the community will support her endeavor to branch out and employ even more people with disabilities. In the fall of 2018, Silva helped Denair Schools start a small pop-up coffee cart that provided special education high school students with the chance to earn real-life work experience taking orders, making drinks, and counting change. The support from the community has grown overwhelmingly in the years since, inspiring her to start her own coffee business in Turlock called Kind Coffee with a K. So do we have an address or... Okay, so her goal for her forthcoming business is to hire community members with developmental disabilities who may otherwise not have a chance to be hired by others. The only catch is she needs the community to buy in. She has a Kickstarter, so it's at kickstarter.com/projects/kind-coffee. And good for her. She's passed her goal. She's at over $12,000 raised out of $11,000. 152 backers. There's still 2 months to go, and so she, as a Friday afternoon. So this is really cool. So last Friday it was only at 2,300, and now it's over 12,000. And so she's searching for a cart to host the business, making sure she can secure the proper machines to offer drinks and breakfast bites to the community. If all goes according to plan, Silva hopes to open Kind Coffee within the next 10 months. The cart will have a permanent Monday through Friday location in the parking lot of Sencal Detailing in downtown Turlock. So on Center Street. I'm not sure exactly where that... I think I know where that is, if I can get out of the box here. And... okay, so, yeah. So, Center Street, let's see what the cross street is. So, over at 325 Center Street, near Bonander Body Shop. I think that's how I know that area. So we're looking at Center Street and Marshall Street is the future home of this planned coffee cart. So if you're driving through this part of town, over where the car dealerships are, and you see over where there's like a taco truck here apparently, and if there's a coffee cart there as well, then you know that she is on her way. And Silva also plans on attending pop-up markets and other events. she eventually hopes to partner with Turlock Unified School District's On Track program and offer the same opportunities she's made a reality for special needs students in Denair to students in Turlock. So that's great information. Kickstarter, Kind Coffee with a K, where you can pledge these different amounts: $50, $100, 15 free drinks, $500, 25 free drinks. And so, yeah, I guess we'll keep updated on how that's going. And speaking of businesses being open in general, 10 Pin Fun Center is open for business again. And what's really great about 10 Pin is their pizza over at Deadwood's is kind of the restaurant bar section. And 10 Pin Fun Center in Turlock had not even been open for a year yet when the coronavirus pandemic shut down the business last spring. But on Thursday, the bowling alley celebrated its grand reopening, complete with a ribbon-cutting ceremony following the removal of COVID restrictions statewide earlier this month. While laser tag is still closed for the time being, the arcade, bowling lanes, and food from Deadwood Social are all available to customers. The restaurant space is open for overflow seating on Fridays and Saturdays and will be revamped soon, but 10 Pin is hoping to hire more kitchen staff before fully reopening the eatery. For those looking to visit, the Family Entertainment Center is open 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Wednesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. to midnight on Fridays, 11 a.m. to midnight Saturdays, and 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sundays. And so good to know, right? For the longest time, when I drove past there on like way out of town, you wouldn't see that many cars parked in the 10 Pin parking lot, but lately it has been jam-packed again, so good to know. And once again, for those hours here, Wednesdays 4 to 10, Thursdays 4 to midnight, and then Saturdays and Sundays 11 a.m. So basically weekends most of the day, during the week, afternoons into the evening. Concerts in the park. This is in series, but still it's just a little bit of a drive over. The concerts in the park resume this Friday, so I believe a week from today. Okay, so on July 9th, we'll have concerts in the park again after a 2-year hiatus. Now that the COVID-19 pandemic appears to be phasing away, concerts traditionally were held on Tuesdays, but then were moved to Friday nights in July, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Whitmore Park in downtown series, free to the public, and there will be the Gottschalk Concert Band doing patriotic music for 4th of July weekend. So I stand corrected. Reopen as of today, right, to do the 4th of July weekend music. But then the next 5 Fridays they have this following schedule. So Los Reales de Norte, Banda Music. On July 16th, Church Music Night. On July 23rd, Country Music. And then July 30th, Classics from the 1980s. Those attending are invited to be comfortable by bringing along a lawn chair or blanket as the City Recreation Department presents a fun-filled night of live music, food for sale, and games. The food offering will be tacos, Mexican hot dogs, and fries served on July 2nd by Azteca Restaurant. On July 9th, tacos and quesadillas by Carlos Tacos. July 16th and 23rd, Azteca again, Mexican food. And then July 30th, hamburgers barbecued by the Ceres Fire Department. It's always good to get out, especially now that things are open, so good to know that these things exist. Fridays, concert in the park, Ceres, Whitmore Park. And since we're talking about Ceres, they have a community garden that is open again. And it seems fitting that an empty lot in the historic part of Ceres, named for the Roman goddess of agriculture. Did you know that? Ceres, Roman goddess of agriculture, like how Ceres means corn, right? Or how cereal, it sounds similar because it's based on corn. The 6,500 square foot Ceres Community Garden was introduced May 2018 at the southeast corner of 5th and Lawrence Streets thanks to the generosity of owner Shane Parson. Since then, community members who are able to get beds on a first-come, first-served basis have been successfully growing grapes, artichokes, squash, corn, green beans, carrots, turnips, okra, and tomatoes. The garden is back this year after COVID-19 stifled activity in 2020. Each person who has been given rights to plant a bed is responsible for its upkeep. While it's too late for anyone to get in on a summer garden, persons can get on the list for a fall bed. The best way to get involved is to message the Ceres Community Garden Facebook page. I find myself adding all kinds of Facebook pages today. So we go to Facebook. Not sure why it's taken so dang long, but as soon as it loads, we'll go to the Ceres Community Garden. Of all the times for Facebook to be slow for us, okay, so we'll go to the Ceres Community Garden page. Here we go. And like the page, and we can see what's coming up and what people are growing here. Those who plan to get a bed will be expected to help to do some of the fall preparation, like pulling up the old plants. The garden also has a community library box for reading material. So always good to know what kind of community things that are out there. So pretty cool, right? That you can choose a little plot, little garden bed, and then you're responsible for growing what you grow there. Pretty interesting things happening. Now there's an aquatics program that's also resuming by the city of Ceres. The program kicks off at the Ceres High School pool. Open swimming is offered Wednesday afternoons 1 to 3 through August 4th, and Friday afternoons 1 to 4 through August 6th. Cost is $2 per person. Children 12 and younger must be supervised by an adult. All participants must wear swimming suits only in the pool. Flotation devices are not allowed, but Coast Guard approved life jackets are. A team of Red Cross certified staff members will be offering classes at the Ceres High School pool to teach youngsters 6 months and up how to swim. Session 1 swim lessons run Monday, July 12th to Thursday, July 22nd, while Session 2 runs Monday, July 26th through Thursday, August 5th. So here are those. So we have July 12th through 22nd. We have July 26th through August 5th. 8 lessons run 30 minutes each, $48 per session, 8 classes. Pre-registration is required. Lessons are for those 6 months of age and up. Lessons staged on different levels are based on swimming ability, and teen and adult swim lessons are also offered for those 13 and older. And you can find out all of this information because there's a lot of numbers, a lot of things. The Ceres website, the city of Ceres, is ci.ceres.ca.us, and if we can find I was hoping there'd be like a news kind of thing. Here we go. So if we go to I was thinking like the calendar or something, because like I keep seeing swimming stuff in their calendar, but how do I actually get to it? So if we go to, that's just the news. If we look at the monthly calendar, let's do a little bit of sleuthing here. July 12th. So they give us a lot of numbers, they give us a lot of phone numbers, but they don't make it very easy for us, do they? So say you were looking for like the aquatics lessons, and let's say you found one, and then you chose a session. Okay, so I think we figured out how to get to this. So if we can backtrack, and so basically you go to ci.ceres.ca.us, you click on this summer classes registration, and then you click on the online catalog of classes, and then once you're there, you can choose what you want to do. Not online classes by default, but aquatics programs. and then you figure out what skill level your child is, if it's a parent in me or if it's a preschool thing. And then based on that, you look at the date and the time you want, and you click on that, and then you can create an account and you can register for one of these swimming classes. So a few clicks, but basically ci.series.ca.us is how you get there. And let's wrap up, wind down by talking about COVID plus 2 local businesses. So don't forget regular health checkups, they say. After more than a year of Stanislaus County residents enduring sacrifices to keep ourselves and loved ones safe amid the most pressing public health crisis of a generation, our state has finally been able to safely lift most of its COVID-19 restrictions. California's safe reopening was the hard-earned result of people doing their part to reduce or prevent the transmission of COVID-19 to family members, friends, neighbors, and coworkers. As we all celebrate the full reopening of California's economy and gradual return to normalcy in time for summer, let's not forget to schedule regular health checkups for ourselves and our children. The pandemic created several healthcare access challenges for Stanislaus County residents. However, as the state reopens, more healthcare providers are welcoming patients back to catch up on preventative healthcare services. These services are particularly important for the healthy development of children who are recommended to receive various scheduled immunizations and screenings to identify diseases and conditions in their most treatable stages from birth to early adulthood. Individuals and families, especially those with young children, are encouraged to schedule a checkup with a healthcare provider as soon as possible. Throughout Stanislaus County, providers and their practice staff are eager to help. Now let's mention Turlock Dental Care, and let's mention Dean's Pizza. Turlock Dental Care provides a calm, warm, and relaxed environment to help you feel as comfortable as possible at their office. They also cater to the needs of their patients by providing virtual consultations, clear aligners, and sleep apnea treatment. Their practice has been in the area for over 35 years, working hard to provide the best possible dental care in Turlock, California, and the surrounding areas of Denair, Livingston, Keys, Ceres, Modesto, and Merced, California. They have a really cool looking, clean facility. They're located on Delbon Avenue, which is over by the hospitals all in town. Let's take a quick look at, over by the Turlock Urgent Care, over by Toscana's. That is Turlock Dental Care. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And let's also mention, as far as I know, the only drive-through pizza place in town. This is sort of over by the school, over by Golden State and Monte Vista. The drive-thru's right in here. Dean's Pizza likes to think that parents who care won't settle for just the cheapest pizza. They'll consider the value of fresh ingredients, the benefits of great taste, and the pleasure in giving their kids something satisfying. We also know kids may not care about such things as freshness and quality, but of course, that's what moms and dads are for. Parents can feel good about serving their family Dean's Pizza. Order a specialty pizza for the adults and a traditional favorite for the kids. Kids will love the taste. You'll love the quality, and everyone is happy. They are open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 through 8, Friday through Saturday, 11 through 9. So basically 11 a.m. and onwards, 2390 West Monte Vista Avenue, Turlock, California. Let's wrap up, wind down, and see what Dean's Pizza has as far as their latest updates, latest things they have to say, and what is going on. They are at facebook.com/Dean's Pizza Turlock, and they are offering a free, this is a few months ago, but they were offering a free box of Girl Scout cookies with a family-sized pizza purchased Mondays and Tuesdays. They had a gift card sale a while back. They and what's cool about Dean's is they can either cook it for you or you can do take and bake. And so good to know, right? About their specials, about what they have going on. That is facebook.com/Dean's Pizza Turlock. And speaking of things and places on Facebook, facebook.com/local Turlock is where you can find us, where we'll be updating you about the things that you need to know. And Facebook is slow today. That's all right, though. And our website is located at localturlock.com, where you get the latest and greatest news about a Turlock mom and her almond-based skincare business. You can find out about a performing arts building that's happening over at the Central Valley High School campus in Ceres. There is a mother that recovered from a months-long COVID illness. Stanislaus State programs ranked as best in bachelor's degrees. So if you live in here, if you go to school here, you made the right choice. LocalTurlock.com, Facebook.com/LocalTurlock, and we will see you around. Don't be a stranger. Let us know what you have going on in your area. You can contact us at Turlock at localturlock.com if you want us to mention you or read something on the air. But check out our Facebook page. If you see a news story that interests you, leave a like, leave a comment. We'll see you in the funny pages. We'll see you on Facebook. This is Local Turlock. Have a wonderful 4th of July weekend and upcoming summer.